person on this new path, you're obviously making more money at some point.
Oh yeah, money changed. And that was a whole nother thing. I'll never forget the first time that I was actually blessed to be able to crack into 5 figures, and that's $10,000 or more in a month, right? And it's interesting. I've been hearing stories of people who are doing that type of income. I've been hearing stories of people who are doing $10,000 in a day. Now I had made $10,000 in a month, and I'm hearing and I'm around people who are making that in a day. Could you imagine? You talked about if you're the smartest person in your crew, if you're the richest person. Could you imagine being around people who take what you've never done in 30 days and do it in 24 hours every day, repeatedly, over and over? Not just do it once, twice, lucky, fluke, 3 times in that month. Every day for 30 days. Sundays, $10,000.
Even Sunday.
Saturday, $10,000. And I'm around this, and I'm looking at how comfortable, how leisurely. Oh, okay, they make a purchase. Yeah, it was only 20 grand. And I'm thinking to myself, only 20 grand? That was my check for the whole year, almost. I was making 28,000.
Right.
This guy just spent it on a picture because he happened to be walking by and liked it. So that means if he went somewhere else that day, he would not have seen that picture, never spent that money. He would still had it, but it wasn't not. It was like how you and I say, I want some ice cream, and we spent $2. $2 to him is like the change that his son is sleeping on at a month old. You know, you might find quarters in your couch. He's finding $1,000 bills, $100 bills. Exactly. So being around that changed me, man.
So tell me a little bit about this, man. Now I'm gonna step outside because this house is beautiful. So I want you to see outside, just selfish reasons. Y'all on the inside, y'all came on in, so we're gonna go see a little bit more. But tell me a little bit about this statement. I know this statement will resonate with you. Jim Rohn says, "Become a millionaire for what it will make you become in the process." So you've established millions, you've established different things, you've established different goals. And we've had this conversation how you said like the goal is but for a moment.
Right.
But leading up to it.
Yeah.
See, we in the house, it's all. I love this.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna fix it for you, okay? Here, take it and hang on to it with mommy, and I'll be right over there, okay? All right, buddy.
This guy gets to do this every day.
Yeah, he
While
lives
people
here.
at work, he gets to watch his child walk up to him and leave. People don't get a chance to do that, man, by taking this path.
It's just that
He gave you the thing that some people don't even think about. That could have been small to somebody in the middle of the day where everybody else is at work, slaving. Your son's walking up to you, you just spend time with him.
Yeah. So it's amazing how my children's life and reality experience, down to its basic core, is different. So different, they don't even realize it until they go out and meet the contrast.
Right. Wow. So not only does a decision change your income,
Right.
Decision helps you meet your wife.
Yes.
It's also changed your children's lives.
Yeah, it's changed my children's lives.
Things that they can do, the access that they have to
That's
you.
right. That's
Like,
right.
especially for a father, I can speak for fathers, man, that you see a lot of fathers who are in the home, but the other problem that you see is fathers who are in the home, but they're working so much they never at
They're
home.
never present.
They're never present.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to battle that
No.
because you made a decision. So you become, what did you have to become
In order to have that.
in order to have this?
Yeah, which is your question that you asked a minute ago, and I'll tell you, man, it's making those discoveries. It's things like I would even talk to my mentors. This is even going to go 1 or 2 levels even deeper than the question, right? So most of us, when we don't have the money or the lifestyle, that's what we focus on is acquiring that, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But then after you acquire that, the whole reason you want to get money out of the way is so you can start living. I don't think people get that. Let me just
Please
stop
say
there
something
for
on
a
that.
second,
Please say
right?
something on that.
So most people think, well, I'm already living. I just need to get money as an issue out of the way. And I'm like, no, you're not living yet. Because I guarantee you, if I pick the 10 problems in your life right now, more than half of them are around money. So that means that your life doesn't start until you fix that thing that's stopping it. So money, getting it out of the way, then you start living. How did I learn that? I was reading the books of people who were millionaires and screwed it up. I was interviewing, like how you and I talking, I would literally sit down with them, my private conversation, just me, begging for their time. What can I do to contribute to you so I can spend 5 minutes?
Right.
You need somebody to help you paint? I'll paint. But can I just talk to you for 2 minutes before I paint? I'll paint for 2 days if you need me. This is what I would do. Because I knew that if I needed value from them, I need to give them value. That's a little hint. I call it plotting and scheming.
Right.
Figure out a way to get value and you get value. So that's the person I wanted to be, but both. I wanted to be amazing in and amazing out.
So by becoming an entrepreneur, it gave you the option of both.
Of both.
Right.
Because the same thing, both games started right between my ears. The money game started with what I knew and didn't know. The father and husband game started with what I didn't know and did know. So if that's the case, if your wealth is truly what you know, then why not get wealthy here? Most of us want to get wealthy here in our pocketbook, in our wallet. But that's why most people who get wealthy there first lose it.
Right.
Because they didn't have the mindset to keep it. That's the whole Jim Rohn thing. It's best you become a millionaire. That way when the money shows up, you get to keep it.